What's up, hockey card fans? Welcome back to another episode of Hockey Cards Only. My name is John. I'll be your host, and I've made a video in like a month, so I have a lot of mail to open and a lot of stuff to catch you guys up on. So, let's get it going. And there's the logo. And here is the card bench. So, how's everybody doing? It's been a while. I have a lot to catch you guys up on. And yeah, it's been about exactly a month since I made a video. So last video I think I did like a 1960s binder starter set build. And today, let's see, I'm going to give you a summary of a bunch of stuff, I think is the right way to do it. I want to make sure everything is working good. I haven't fired this thing up in a while. I have been doing a lot of eBay on this and had everything kind of put away for the channel. Had to pull it all back out. So basically, I got sick for like 2 weeks where it wasn't a bad sickness, just was groggy in my head and I couldn't do a video. So I was on the couch doing the chicken noodle soup thing. No, it wasn't the coof. I already had the coof like 6 months ago. And this was more like, I don't know, just like a spring fever. I had a fever and like stuffy sinuses. So, the worst part of it was I have the ESPN Plus app is how I watch my hockey, and they don't do the playoffs. So, about a month ago, I lost my hockey also. So, I've been still doing the eBay and auctions, looking for stuff for, for myself to do like the hobby and whatnot. So, I'm going to at least start with some mail. Oh, and I'm going to start with my buddy. My buddy was garage sailing really hardcore, and he keeps an eye out for hockey stuff for us. So, he found us, you ready? He found us this for $15. A whole sealed box of I think this is 93, 94, or 92, 93. It should say on it, but one of my favorite sets. I like this city on the back of these. He also found, which isn't as exciting, but kind of almost as rare, 95 Donruss. I have a bunch of this, but I don't have them sealed in the box. I don't have sealed packs or anything. So these two, $30 at the garage sale. I'm never going to open them. They're going to stay in their sealed packs. I just had to show them to you and get them out of the way. Okay, because they're awesome. Okay, now, don't forget to subscribe. I left Patrick Waugh up here for a reason. As soon as we're at like 300 subscribers, when we get to 1,000, which if I only make a video once a month is going to take 2 years. Okay, but I'm trying to make better content and not as much of it, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, I'm going to make better set builds instead of like a day. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a daily video. Probably 2 a week would be a good. A lot of vintage cards I want to be doing set builds with. So that's, and then I kind of want to. I have a couple of new ideas for the channel. We'll just say that because today I'm doing a summary. Okay, so I'm going to get into, while I was sick, I had to open some stuff because I had to make sure it, when you buy from eBay, you only have a certain window of time for returns, if that makes sense. Hardly ever do you have returns in cards, but the longer you wait, the worse it'll be. So, I had to account for all of some stuff that was coming in. So I'm just going to go through some basic pickups. This Topps Gold card, 92, 93. This is the Topps Gold card that I'm always hunting. Everybody should have a 92, 93 favorite Topps Gold card. And there it is, Pavel Bure. So anyways, that's mine. It's his like first year card, kind of a rookie card, but anyways, I'm wearing my Canucks jersey. So that is my first quick eBay auction pickup. This was an awesome deal here. I picked up these two Gretzky's. The yellow one I'm not too worried about. That's Parkhurst. But I needed this one to complete one of my sets. Let me zoom it back out here just a bit. But this one was in really clean. It's pretty clean. Probably grade a 6 or a 7, maybe 7.5 to 8 if I got lucky. Centering wasn't bad. I got lucky. I'll be real still here. So not bad. I think I got these two like $6 shipped. And I have 3 of this set almost done. I have the Patrick Waz, which the story behind this is $50. $50 Goodwill auction online. Okay, 4 of them were in there, so we did really good, and that was one of my first videos. So by the time I had that, I bought a Lemieux Awa collection, big box collection of a lot of stuff, and then I had like getting on 4 or 5 to 6 even. I don't think I found a second one. I think again I got a good deal on a big collection. It was in there. So I sent them all out to get graded, and they all pulled 6.5s to 7.5s, which is pretty much on the channel our best. I don't know how to explain it, big find, and then they graded halfway decent. So I'll keep moving here. This is a Red Kelly O-Pee-Chee that was in pretty good shape. It was a eBay auction. I think it was like $3.50 shipped. I'm trying to pick up some good older O-Pee-Chee. This is 74, 75, I believe. So, okay. Now, here's the Derek Sanderson card that I picked up, again, $4, I think, shipped. But in the photos, you could not see this huge crease. So I thought it was like a good, it was labeled good and not creased. And I think later I looked into the description, it said might have it was enough to where the plausible deniability. So I got this card creased for $4, which I don't think I would do that again. I'm just not going to cry on it. I'm just going to move on. I do have a spot for him. So picked up some O-Pee-Chee checklist on the cheap. These were just like $2 auctions. I think this one had 2 of them, and it was checked 75, 76. So nothing special there. Then here we go. This was kind of fun. These 2 were on auction, separate, but from the same seller. And this one, I was able to combine shipping. So I got these together for around 15 shipped. So I felt like I did good on this card. This is it's got a small crease up here. And then this one, yeah, a little bit of creasing around each corner. But they're both awesome cards. Neither of them were O-Pee-Chee. But I felt like I got a pretty good deal at $15 for the 2 shipped. So, now, let's go there. This was another dealio where I had to open it, and these were just some 1980, which I'm trying to put a set together of this later. These were some of the stars of the show. Here was the Esposito, and I think there was a Gretzky in here too, which was this one. So anywho, I think this was in the $4 range on like some $1.60 plus shipping eBay auctions, and then I combined shipping on them, so it ended up being. Now this is I think this was only like $4 shipped. Yeah. Anyways, this I don't think I've gone through yet, and I believe there's a checklist in here. Okay, I'm not sure, but I have more mail to go. Okay, and then some bubble wrap. So I'm going to try to keep moving, to do this, but I'm just kind of going to go through these. These are going to go in the 71, 72 collection for set building. I think this is one right here that I needed to at least get in a sleeve until then. So that was one of the winners on there. Oh, there's the checklist. Yeah, I knew it wasn't in great shape, obviously. We did not pay a lot. I think somewhere in the $20 for this whole auction. But we need the checklist. I am low on checklist. This Mahalich is in pretty good shape, except for this funny little thing there. Try to keep the camera focused on them for you. There we go. And the 71, 72 is my favorite set for vintage. So I am sniping these when I can, and I'm putting them in the sets. And I have a special one for like all the creased cards. That's the one I'm going to kind of be able to keep. The high-end ones, anything that's you know, better, I have the better sets. I have two better binders going. So one's like my 5s and 6s. I don't have anything higher than that, I don't think. I have a lot of stuff. It's not creased, but not perfect at the same time. And then the creased. Creased and marked checklists, if that makes sense. So, anywho, a good solid checklist in 71 is pretty hard to come by. So that's where we're at now. I'm gonna put these. I'm gonna penny sleeve this thing right now. Sorry, everybody, to do this and waste your time, but this needs in here, and so does this one. Everything else is pretty protected for now. Alright. Okay, well, let's see. What else is new? What else is new? I think I'm going to do this now. Instead of marking these all off like this and going and taking 10 minutes and trying to do that, I'm just going to keep them upside down. It's not like a big grand reveal that I got to do. I'm just going to kind of cut these open like this. And now I have been collecting some coins. Not that many. So if a coin slips in here, that's why. And then also I've been picking up some weird basketball and baseball stuff. So if that comes in, that is why. So let me see what this is. This is some football stuff for some reason. I think they just did this as a like a covering for the card because it looks like a vintage card in here. So let's open this thing up. Oh man, I'm gonna have to almost cut this thing. It's like heat sealed here. There we go. Alrighty. Oh yeah, there it is. Haha. I was wondering when this card was gonna pull up. Now, I was looking at Guy Lafleur cards pretty much like 2 nights the weekend before he died, and I had a good feel for what was already on the market. So I heard he died and pretty much immediately went to my watch list, and this was the card to grab real quick. Because I knew most of them would be gone by the end of the week, maybe. At least the good ones. So, yeah, I did the bandwagon bought as soon as somebody passed, which is kind of, sometimes that's, I guess, what happens. But, didn't mean any disrespect if I'm not supposed to do that. But this was already, this and some, like, Chris Chelios in this era I was shopping for. Who was the other vintage auto I was looking for? I forget. Anyways. So, I bought this about a month and a half ago. And it has been sitting here, and here it is, a nice, clean, peachy 84-85. So this is the star of the show for right now. Put that right there. Now, you're going to just sit it like that so you can see it. How's that? Okay, so let's keep moving. That's a pretty good card. I'm excited about that. Here's another one that was fun. A Mike Garner rookie card. Not in great shape, but another good pickup there. I'm going to keep moving through because I have padded envelopes to go through also. Hope everybody's doing good out there and having fun. Okay, here we go. This one's kind of fun. This is a somewhat modern card compared to what we were just looking at. This is another card that when I see it for auction, I've been grabbing. Is this early era black gold stuff, but only in Pavel Blu-ray. So put that there. I collect him. That's the guy I collected when I was a kid. So continue to this day. And it's like it's weird. Like I snipe just certain specific cards, and they're kind of the ones that are hard to find in those little sets, to be honest. His Topps Gold card. There's luckily 2 of them in that set. There's a Super Rookie, which I also look for that one. They're like an $8 card. Sometimes you can get, sometimes you can get them for $3 and $4. That's kind of when I get them. I dropped pretty much all of the mail that was left, and I do not want to put this stool on them. Sorry, everybody. Okay. Make sure they're not under the stool. You know, it's the best thing about doing your openings live. I think there's only one left, really. Okay, so here we go. It says, if there's any, basically, if there, I can't read it. Basically, if there's any blah, 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 blah. I love you long time. Oh, what does that say? I'm joking. I can't read it. Making for something about Ovis. I don't know. I can't even read it. I'm not going to read it. Let's just move into the cards. The cursive is too bad on it. I couldn't understand what it said. There was some weird words in there, though. I think this is some Ovechkin cards. I'm not sure. So let's take a gander. Yeah, it is. So I thought it said Ovi in there. So they covered it with some 1980s Topps baseball, I believe. 88. Yeah. Okay, so here are the Ovechkin cards. Are you ready? No, I have Ovechkin's like rookie. We did find that on a hunt also on the channel. It's a what is it called? Fleer Ultra. It's that rookie. It's not as Young Guns, so it's kind of a different one. But couple Fleer. I'm sorry, Metal Universe, not Fleer Metal. And this, I believe, is like a McDonald's card. Tim Hortons. My bad. Tim Hortons card. So that one's kind of weird, but I have been picking up Metal Universe like 96, 97 stuff. And they have the this has the flashback. So I do keep an eye out for like, I don't know if they're called flashbacks or retro. I think it's retro. Yeah, so I'm trying to put those when I can see them, but they end up being kind of like $5 and $8 for those. So they're kind of I would rather get this stuff, if that makes sense, than $6 modern Metal Universe retros to put in with my actual retro Metal Universe. So that's kind of that. I think this was a $1.99 shipped, and I had a good bid on eBay, and I got a good deal on it. Something like that. So let's keep moving. I have one last envelope, and then we can open up this one main package I wanted to. We're not going to go through all the cards if I have any small stacks. But I have like 6 padded envelopes to still go through, and at least half of them are thick packs of cards, so we won't go through all of those. I'll do those on the next episode, but we'll still go through the singles. I know the first one on there, I checked the tracking and made sure we could pull that one, at least get that in here if this video ended up taking so long. So let's keep moving. This one is a clean checklist. This is 1972, and this thing was really clean. So 71, 72, hard as hell to find, and then this is the next year, which I'm putting this set together too, and I surprisingly have less than I thought. I thought I had plenty to make a complete set and some, but I think I have like 2/3 of a set. So that checklist, this was one I thought maybe send out to a El Cheapo, well, I shouldn't say El Cheapo grading place, but a place that can get bulk grading done for $6 to $8. I think there's one that does 8 or 6 if you send 100 and you give them like half a year. So I'm thinking of investing in, well, I'm researching it. I'm thinking of doing a bulk submission, okay, with a bunch of my stuff that you generally wouldn't send out to get graded because the grading prices are really high. Okay, so there's a couple that are kind. I want to find a really bland one that's just basic, and then send 100 out to them to get graded, and then when they come back, maybe crack some of the cases and submit them to better graders. You know, like, let's say I took this Gretzky. Excuse me. Let's assume I took this Gretzky, and it's the clean Gretzky, right? And it graded a 9. You know, at GMA, I think is what it's called. And then, you know, this one graded a 4. At least it's slabbed, and we know it's a 4. You know, same for this type of thing. You know, but then along the lines, some of the best ones I send, they might pull good grades. And those ones, okay, I can take those and send them to HGA or SGC or PSA if it's really an awesome situation, you know. But I think right now my collections, they're not, my stuff isn't really high quality, if that makes sense. I have not been picking 9s and 10s out of the vintage world. Mainly getting some of the you know, scratched 80s stuff, marked checklist. This one I got lucky on, but that's because I was like, man, this one I think I need. Okay, so this is a switch of pace for right now. Are you guys ready to switch the pace? Because we are going to talk about modern. I'm not a modern collector at all. Okay, now I'm wearing my Canucks jersey because this card, okay, it's a Canuck. Okay, now I was like, man, I'm watching hockey. I played hockey like my whole life. I'm watching the Canucks this year because they're my team. They did not make the playoffs. They barely didn't make the playoffs. They had a really, really, really good run at the end, though. Okay, this season was kind of cool. They had to fire their coach halfway through, and then they got this new guy. Everybody loved him. It was fun. So I was looking at getting young guns of like Demko, Thatcher Demko. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. And wait, is that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm messing up names. Just some of the modern Canucks, and I've been watching Connor Garland, which this is a Connor Garland card. I was gonna go get his Young Guns. He doesn't even have a Young Guns, so I'm like, he rookie year was like 2 years ago, and he's a Phoenix Coyote, and I cannot find a. Well, here we go. This is fun. There's a Bo Horvat, so it's a Canuck. Let's see if you put in more Canucks for us. But I picked up this Connor Garland card. He didn't have a Young Guns. Now, the reason I picked this up is because he is a scrappy forward, and I like the way he plays. Okay, and he didn't have a Young Guns, so I bought this like weird future watch of 50, I believe. Yeah, 21 of 50. See that? So he is my rookie that I am going to kind of keep an eye on and kind of root for a little bit this year. I hope he doesn't get traded right away, because Canucks have a I don't know what's going on with their team right now. They did all right. This is kind of fun. So yeah, he doesn't have a Young Guns. So someone explain that to me in the comments. What about, he's like a second string Canuck player now. So played all season. I thought did good. He didn't have like 50 goals or anything, but there's Miller. He's probably their leading scorer right now at the Canucks. And his Young Guns was out of my price range. I think this was in the $20. 15, 20. And it was kind of like you had everything after this was autographed and not individually numbered and kind of an El Cheapo card. And then you got to, like, if you wanted a future watch auto, I think they were 70, 60, 70, 80, if I remember right. And then the cheap rookie autos were still like 30, 40, I thought. But to wrap this up here on this guy, I found his gloves, game worn gloves, for $150 on eBay, and a helmet. So they're still there. Just a little heads up. And I'm like, man, would I rather have game worn gloves than a auto rookie, something like that? But they're kind of big, so you have like this big box instead of something small. Anyways, Connor Garland. So he does not have a Young Guns. He does have a hey, someone save the bubble wrap, huh? That's what I do sometimes. But today I don't think I'm going to be able to save this one. I'm going to keep moving right through here and try to just finish the episode this way. So if you've been watching, I appreciate it. But I do want to get these opened. So I think this is a short stack. So maybe 6 cards. Let's see what's in here. Okay, so, oh yeah, this was an interesting one too, if I can get this out. I think it was a rookie lot of a few things. They have them taped up good. What did we have in here again? Oh yeah, you guys are gonna like this. If I can get the tape off. Okay, this is almost just a mess going on here. Just a Yager Upper Deck rookie, and it's stuck. There we go. So I'll go through these quick. There's only 6. I'm going to put the best one on the bottom. Okay, you ready? Just a regular old Jaromir Jagr rookie card. Not the best one, but it's still cool. It was in there, so don't forget it. There we go. I'll set them there. Then I think this is like 73, 74. I'm not sure when they did this. 77. Okay. Then this is a Joe Sakic first year card. In there I just did the grand reveal. Sorry if you couldn't see those. I was not looking at my screen. Anyways, the Bobby Orr is what I was after. 71, 72. It's a random Joe Sakic premiere. This is from 90. This is the Jaromir Jagr rookie year premiere too, so that's a good card. This here is what I was collecting for this. So you have a lot of chewed up commons. So I'm gonna make a chewed up commons set. So that was like a $10 auction, and this is even creased is a pretty about 10, 15, even 20 sometimes. All really depends on what the rest of it looks like too. I can handle a crease if the corners and the centering are decent. This one was centered pretty good. If you look at it closely right here, I'll just get it real still. So the centering was not bad. I have a Ken Dryden that this would fit with. That's like centered really good, but I think it pulled a 4. But it's got a crease. This has a crease right here, here, up there. But yeah. Okay, let's keep them moving. Should I stop now? How about I pull... Yeah, I have to do these, guys. We're just going to have to keep moving because I need these for the next few episodes. And that is some set building episodes. Some of these vintage cards or key cards like this one. I need to put that in 70, 71 along with the... checklist, which is what one of the main future episodes coming up is 71, 72. I have like 3 sets in a box, all getting put in order. I don't know if this is yeah, I've been sorting them by quality in their own set. So it started with this is better than that one, and then or we only have this one. But now that we've been collecting for a year, we have about 3 complete sets of 71, and I want to get them finished. Oh yeah, check this out. This was a clean but scratched Gretzky second year card. Look at that one. It's too bad it is scratched. Thank you, Top Notch Cards. Everybody check them out. All right. So, another awesome Gretzky. Again, something that, this one, I think when I was looking, I was thinking something that would be good enough to send to those lower end grading companies and have some, I mean, this one's in pretty good shape. It has a lot of, its color is good. It's not faded. And the corners are just barely touched. So, not O-Peachy. Not O-Peachy print. It's the Topps print cardboard. But, and someone has scratched it off so you can see the name. That's normally covered. Most of you guys know all that stuff. So we'll just keep moving here. All right. We have 4 left. And it has been a half an hour. So if you're still watching, I appreciate it. I could stretch this out into more small episodes, but I'm just going to... Today we're doing one take. I'm normally... What I was thinking of doing in future episodes, now that I have you, still here, is do envelopes, padded envelopes, and then boxes, and do three different ones. But really, I just need to do set builds, and like these are the top 10 cards that are in the set. All right, this here we won't go through. This was a El Cheapo, kind of a 10-pack of all the trophies for this set right here, 72. So there is the Stanley Cup, I believe, in there. If not, I bought it knowing I already had a spare Stanley Cup. But the Stanley Cup is the sought-after card in that trophy. So we'll go through this, 72. I'm like compiling all the 72s, and we'll go look through that. Or I'll make an episode of just 72, is what I mean. So it might be middle summer by then. I want to do 71 first, and that is kind of what I'm prepping for with this. I think one of these packs is literally all 71. 72, they packaged this one nice. This might be a graded card. Thank you, John. Maybe I need to see what that is. They wrote my name on it. Da-da-da-da-da. Somebody from Kentucky. They didn't put hockey cards only on it, so I don't think it's a. I think it is an eBay purchase. It should be. Not expecting any mail. Yeah, this is a vintage. I think this is what I was showing you guys earlier. Be real careful when I... Oh yeah, here we go. This was the episode I did last, and we did not have but 1/3 of a set. So I kept an eye out. I think this is going to be a good one when we go through this. Can't do it now. Soon, future episode. But there's a good stack to add to the binder. So I'm so excited about that. That's going to be good. That's going to be good. This is about as old as I go on set building. And then I end, well, I guess you can say I go all the way through the 90s. I have tops in every 70s, 80s, stuff like that for set building. And I'm picking up key little cards. I bought a lot of commons along the way. Just collections that had commons. Picked through with no Gretzkys at all. And then I've had good luck. When I go to Goodwill, not my local Goodwill, but the online auction Goodwill, some of those were not picked through. And I found a lot of not late 80s, but early 80s, like the 90, or 82, 81, 82, 83 O-Peachy stuff. Okay, so here's this one. So yeah, it wasn't in good shape, but it gave me a good start on a lot of that. And the Gretzky's were all in there. So that was cool. So I have a bunch of Gretzky's that were in not great shape. Those yellow square ones that there's too many of. All right, this was, ooh, yeah, this is a vintage block of random cards. This is stuff I wanted to sort through. We'll give it a quick look, everybody. You ready? I'm already doing it. So this was the grand finale. Actually, there's one last card. A lot of 73s in this cut. I want to pull out at least any of the stars that we find. There's a checklist. Oh, there's another checklist. I think this was the star of the show. Not sure. I don't remember what... Oh, these might be the stars of the show here, too. These 70s. Look, he's got a little mustache. That's too bad. Got a little curly Q mustache. Yeah, these are not in great shape. I think this was like a $5. There's Lanny McDonald. And then I think these were O-Pee-Chee. Yeah, they were. Oh, okay, here's the other star of the show, everybody. Is this card. Oh, it's not in good shape. That's all right. This card here is Gretzky's rookie year, and he is on this, I thought. There he is, 18. So this is like in the Gretzky rookie set. And then I did not have this. Well, I might have had this in O-Pee-Chee. I try to snag this card every now and then. It's a cool card. It's the, yeah, I think it's the entry when the Oilers came in. I'm not sure if it's exactly that. The first year the Oilers played and they had, that doesn't make sense. It might. I need to know my 1979 history a little bit better. But there we go. These are all O-Pee-Chee. I do not have a lot of O-Pee-Chee in that. I have maybe this many of 1979 O-Pee-Chee. So that was one of the reasons I wanted to get that set. So, okay. I told you we wouldn't look through that, but we did. I need that because it was all mismatched, or, you know, it was a scattered 5 or 10 years of cards, and I need to put them in their category, or their, I store all my cards by year, even if it's a star. I just put them in a top loader, and I put them all in the front. And that's how I store them, is by year. Now, O-Pee-Chee, and I keep separate than tops, too. They don't go in the same one. Alright, this one. This one's pretty rad also, guys. Put these over there. That right there. This is a big mail day. Like I said, it's been a month. And when you're sick and nothing to do, you're going to be on eBay picking up some cards. That's at least what I did this time around. All right. So this is I think a short stack of all pretty good cards. Okay? So this is the grand finale. There's nothing else that I need to open that is not a package. And I'll show you the main card in here. This Ken Dryden is pretty nice. But we're going to go through these. There's only about 15. And then I'll call the episode. And that'll be my 1 month, 45-minute mail day video. The best card is right there if you guys didn't see it. So we have this Ken Dryden, 1978. Which I will. Ken Dryden is an awesome goalie. But there is the main card I needed. Here's another O-Pee-Chee Ken Dryden from 76, I believe. So that's cool. This one I can put with the set building, but this one I will keep with O-Pee-Chee. So I'm just going to set these straight down. There is the star of the show. I'm going to set that one here so you can... Well, let's look at them up close. It's got a little scuff there. See that? But corners are nice. Centering is nice. It's got a little scuff there. See that? But corners are nice. Centering is 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 nice. Centering I'd say the corners are sharp. So this one's interesting. It might, I want to send almost all of these out to a low budget grader and see what they think. So this is one of the more expensive cards in the set. Is this Tony Esposito? I think it's a top 10, and I think this is his rookie card. Yes. So you have a Dino Ciccarelli rookie card here. Unless there's a O-Pee-Chee one the year before that I'm not remembering right off the top of my head. So some Guy Lafleurs and tops. So let's put these there. This is a Bobby Orr team leaders. So 2 of those. 75. So I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have those from the commons. Here was a Gretzky. That was pretty cool. It's the tops. Have a few of those in this one that are these are hard to get in stupid clean condition. They're all going to have something wrong with them where you don't want to get them graded. But it's good to have that one. Here's a Brian Trottier, which put him with a rookie there. And there we go. This one I don't know who he is, guys. I'm sorry. I should, being from over by Detroit. I'm from Michigan. That's where I'm at right now, is in Michigan. But these ones are what I was actually looking for, is this Mike Gardner. Now we had one right here already. And let's go through the last few unscratched 80s tops. So we'll put that over here. And then there is a Mike Gardner rookie, not scratched. Pretty cool. So this would be something I would maybe also send out to a low budget grader. This one's not in great shape, but it's the one I'm going to probably keep if it's, you know. So I'm not really a big brand follower of graders. It's a service. Well, I mean, I do care when I buy them. I like to buy the PSA case or a Beckett case even. But, I mean, at the end of the day, some of this stuff, if it's only a $25 card and you need a $35 card, $40 card, it's like kind of out of those leagues now. So I would like to know what some of these middle ground cards pool, you know, grade, and not have to pay $100, you know, $100 a card, $50 a card. I get it if the card's $500 or $800, you know, or thousands of dollars. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my month off of card collecting. I have a big mess now to clean up. Put these where they all belong in my archive, and then I will slowly be pulling those archives out and doing binder builds or set reviews, I think is what I'll call them, a set review, and we'll go over some sale prices on eBay and what cards you're looking for in that set. Like, you know, this set actually you're looking for Ken Dryden and Bobby Orr, but really the Ken Dryden and the checklist are right up there with the Bobby Orr. Actually, they're more. It's his rookie. So, take care, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. And, yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. I'll try to make one, like I said, shortly. So, within a week. So, ciao for now. Bye.